Not that side. Turn the camera around. There. It's just a side of a slide viewer thing. Put this up higher. There. Hello. Is anybody out there? Is anybody out there? Nobody out there yet? There's two people. Okay, so if I gotta talk about the poem, right? You gotta talk about the ups and downs and the ins and outs. And the hot and cold. Yeah, yep. If you notice in the poem, there's several. It starts out where warm waters halts, and at the end it's worth the cold. Okay, warm water halts where cold water begins. Warm water also halts at the end of life. Your warm blood stops pumping at the end of your rainbow. And also at the beginning of your rainbow, when you're born, the warm water, of course, you know, the warm water comes out before you do. That's the warm water halts when you're born, and it also halts when you die. At either end of your rainbow. And if you want to find the end of his rainbow, you need to look for the beginning of his rainbow, and that's the one rainbow, one place with the rainbow name in it. Oh yeah, that's like that. What's that? Yeah. Um, yeah, I ain't done a little video for a little bit, but so there's the warm water halt where cold water begins. And the beginning of the poem, you have warm waters. At the end of the poem is worth the cold. If you're brave and in the wood, I give you title to the gold. You see, so it goes from warm to cold, but also people they're taking it in the canyon down, and they're not going up the creek. So you've gone down and you've gone back up, and then once you find the blaze, you go down again. So it's down and up and down again. And then it's worth the cold. It's the other end of the rainbow. It's totally opposite of the beginning of the rainbow. You know, where warm water halts and where cold water begins. Yeah, it's crazy because the Pacific is the really the cold ocean on the west coast. It's cold. That water's like 54 degrees. You go to Florida, it's 80. Okay, which ocean's warmer? The Atlantic. The Pacific's cold as shit. That's where I used to go body surfing and stuff. And after you body surfing in there for an hour or so, you get out of the water and you're laying on your towel and your nose is just drip, 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 drip for forever it seems, because of that salt water getting in your nose and whatever. Loosened up, I don't know, sinuses were on super drain. But so, yeah, you go from warm water to cold water. And you're going, you in the canyon down, paddle up your creek. No paddle up your creek because you're driving. And then when you find the blaze, he told you to look for it. He said, from there's no place for the meek. And, oh, yeah. I wish I could disable Facebook Messenger on my phone. Once you put it on there, that freaking thing pops up on top of your YouTube while you're streaming. I tell a friend to hey, I might have to put them on mute. There, jeez, keep stuff from because it'll pop, 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 pop. And it's like, come on, leave me alone a little bit. Trying to stream video, interrupting me, my thought and all that. That's how I can get sidetracked and a little bit. But yeah, so I probably. Yep, there we go. There for an hour. Mute. There. They don't get it. I'm live streaming, was my message. Why are you typing or thinking of sending me another one right now? Boom. Okay. Yeah, as I tell, so I got to get off the phone. I got something very important here, and they just keep going. It's like, told you I had to go. So, yeah, I went and did a search yesterday, and that screenshot that was for this thumbnail for this video, that's art that I made from my pictures yesterday. I can get them. I can show you some of the shots from yesterday. Yeah, sometimes you wonder if are they know I'm live streaming, and so that's why they're messaging me. What do we got going here? Yeah, Merry Christmas, everyone. Let me say ho ho ho. I got some funny. I don't know if my kid's watching. It don't matter. I'll show you something I got for. I go see the grandkids on this weekend. So because kid had work Christmas, so yeah, I get time to go see him. But this for granddaughter. Isn't that crazy? That thing, and after you push the button and you put it away, about half a minute later, it'll make some more noises or fart or something. See, it just made a sound. But yeah, Togo doesn't like it. I don't know if I don't think I showed it to Jack. It was pretty funny, It's hard to get things for granddaughters. Grandsons are. Grandsons are easier to get things for. She's 4, 4.5. Yeah, her little brother has dinosaurs, so yeah, that's kind of a gremlin. No, that won't scare her. She's too smart to be scared of a toy. Or wait, I don't know if the 4-year-old or the 6-year-old's getting that. I don't know. I haven't decided which one gets which. I got another. So, yeah. And my grandson, I forgot I already got him something, and I got him something else, so he lucks out. But, yeah, I got him what I got here, I also got the girls something that matches his thing, so that they can, so they are not left out. They can play with that toy with him too. I got him some. I got him some. I got the girls' accessories to go with what I got the boy. So and so yeah, it starts out. You go canyon down, and then up the creek. There'd be no paddle up your creek. You think you're going to stay down in the canyon? No, you're going to go up the creek. And from there's no place for the meek. There'll be heavy loads when you get there and water high. So you're going up the creek to the water high. And the creek isn't the water high, or the features of the creek aren't the water high. It's a body of water. And then the next stanza, he goes, "Were you wise? Did you find the blaze? And if you were wise, you found the blaze. And from there you look down again." I got a nerve pinching in my back. It feels like somebody stabbed me in the back with oh gosh, damn. With a knife, Oh. How you doing, Jason? How you doing, Holly? Yeah, where's that thing again? Jesse. Don't we look alike? Yeah, Grumbles. See, he's hello. He'll make some more sounds. So yeah, Forrest, it gets you going up the hill, down the hill. You know. Okay, we'll put Grumbles away. It's fun. You get to play with the toys. Some of them. That one you can. Put some extra batteries with it. So, yeah, there's just, as simple as that. It's our opposites. Opposites. There's mirrors. Even Rockwell used mirrors. Rockwell. How deep is a hole? How deep is a Rockwell? There are so many parallels in it. And it's not only a trek across the countryside, from point A to point B, one end of the rainbow to the other. It's a spiritual journey too. And he says thinks he's the most spiritual man alive, or there is. There can't be anybody as spiritual as he is. I've always been spiritual, but my family, we never went to church. My father was a Jehovah's. His parents were Jehovah's Witnesses, and my mother's parents were Mormons. And my dad got thrown out of school. All the religion for not, doing the Pledge of Allegiance, whatever. And so he got in trouble for and he didn't care for the religion. My grandfather, I got a picture of him with a panel truck, and he has a big megaphone on the roof of the truck, and the side of the truck His religion's a snare and a racket. His Jehovah's Witnesses on it. It's like, you know, he'd go around preaching over his megaphone, I guess. He's a lot like my brother. I don't go broadcasting my beliefs like that because I believe that book says to keep your religion in your closet. Don't be pushing it on other people. That's your own private thing between you and God. That's not between you and the rest of the world. you know. um, so and people think, oh, spiritual, that means they don't believe in God. There's nothing further from the truth. There's a supreme being. We don't go by the books that other people try and push on us because those are outside influences. And if you got direct communication with God, you don't need that. God told me you're full of it. That's not the way it is. You do unto others as you want others to do unto you. So it's like I'm nice to people that are nice to me. When people push me around and give me crap, and I push back, and it works because people are afraid to give me crap. You don't want to let a little light shine. What light? What light? I didn't know I had a light. Didn't know I had a light. That one. I had to go out because I got my generator running out, gas running outside, and the weather report said the wind was going to be 10 miles an hour or something. So I was hoping it would because then I wouldn't have to run the generator. But my little weather vane that doesn't, it measures the wind. It's not the wind generator. It stops. You got to go out and hit it with a stick and make it spin again. It's just up on the roof, I don't want to climb up there. But I can hear the wind generator spinning, and my wind gauge here says it's 0. So I have to go out there and knock that thing. It's 27 degrees outside, and it's 62.4 at my desk level. And up here, where my hand is reaching up to, I got another thermometer. It says it's 73 up there. But it's somewhere in the 60s here. And I could probably turn my heater off for a while. I usually let it get up to 65 on this lower thermometer. And then I turn it off for a couple hours and save fuel. So put it on its lowest setting. When it gets down to about 58, bring it up to 65, turn it off. And then as long as it doesn't go below 20 at night, I turn it off when I go to bed. If it's going below 20 at night, I leave it on a little longer. But and if it gets cold, I can get up and turn it on for a little bit. But it'd be nice where I didn't have to do that, Nice, because here you can get geothermal, and so you just drill a hole. Well, you got to drill a hole 2,000 feet down, and you can have a year-round hot tub, or heat your home and everything with it. You can heat your home. You can run a generator with it, make your electricity with it. You'd have your own geothermal power going, Stuff all practically pumps itself up because it makes its own power. But there's ups and downs, and I was reading a thing about circles. Circles. Oh, he's got you going down and up, and people say, oh, there's no switchbacks, right? He says there's no doubling back or anything in it. Well, to get to where warm waters halt, where you start, you're not supposed to have started yet. So the walk there, you're gonna have to walk right back because he said it take it in the canyon down. You're taking it in the canyon down 4.5 miles back to the parking lot. Is what you're doing. So you don't even go to where warm waters halt. Not when you're 60 years old like me. You don't. You know. You just know that's what too far to walk is. 4.5 miles. I could probably do it if I hiked in there and stayed overnight. But I've hiked in a couple places overnight alone, and it's nice to have a couple extra sets of ears and eyes for wild things. It's kind of spooky out there in the forest at night alone, and there's nobody else around. You know, I hiked up near Mount in 2014. It was a 4.5 mile hike up Silver Creek Trail. It's near North Cottonwood Creek up by Buena Vista, and it's the other side of the mountain from the Cottonwood Hot Springs. It's on the north side of the hill from there, and there was a trail because I was thinking Silver Creek was a hint of Rich's Old, and that Mount Yale was the Blaze. and I hiked up there. I don't know if I got a video on that or not. I can make one. Maybe it took a shortcut when he hit it. Yeah, it's all, it's one of the treasure. It's a mystical thing. It's a mystical thing he's created. And it's partly only there in your dreams. And the person that ends up with the treasure, it was theirs all along. It was the destiny of that person, and so whether it's a physical treasure there or it's a treasure hunt of your spirituality and what you can see, as people can't see what I see. And Thoth, he says that only those who have the light in them can see it. If you don't have the light in you, you can't see it. It's like the penitent man in Indiana Jones, and Forrest Fenn was trying to find an Indiana Jones like person. Isn't there another Indiana Jones? And he thinks he's the most spiritual guy. And I'd like to, I should like to have a discussion with Forrest Fenn about spirituality. Ah, you sent me an email. I don't see one, Jason. Let me see. Is it in my social? No. There it is. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Nice. Shouldn't send those things to guys out in the wilderness all alone. Yeah, that's cool. They should have put me in there. I'm not as old as Hugh. I'm not as old as Hugh. I'm older than you, but not as old as Hugh. Yeah. How come they didn't have? How come they didn't put John in there? He's got experience. uh, John is an experienced treasure hunter. He, he found his treasure already, though. Yeah. Yeah, oh, there's some. I don't know why. I got some filmmakers following my Twitter or whatever, but I don't have much of my Forrest Fenn stuff on there. But I put my stuff about the discoveries I had on there and stuff, and so I don't know if they're looking at following me for which the treasure hunt or the because actually the stuff found is far bigger than the treasure could ever be. It is the treasure. It's the trove of ancient archaeology. His thought. No, I was listening to them. I've been watching stuff, and I'm learning to understand them by just listening to them. I don't know about if I can read it, but yeah, who reads them anyhow? I went to the dentist last week, and the guy scared me financially. He's telling me like 14,000 for the new set, whole new set, and and that's not including getting it ready for him. I don't think, you know. So it's like, no way, man! I'm gonna have to go down to Mexico and get my, you know, let's start a GoFundMe. I was hoping to find a treasure and get my teeth fixed, but ain't happening yet. I went up and I looked near that head that's in the forest, the head that's up the nose in the dirt. I got some more pictures of it with snow around it, and it's obviously a different time of year. So yeah, I did a Christmas search. Let me see if I get those pictures up here. Let's get that. Boop. Change that screen. I think Jay Giles is gone too, huh? He did that song Centerfold. Well, oh, okay. Here we go to my little slideshow of my treasure hunt yesterday. See this rock here? Oop. Yes, with the. Oh, I'm going to do it this way. Whoop. Zoom in. There. I got to put the phone on a prop. Bend it. Bend it. More that way. That way. That way. More cord. Okay, bend it up. There it is. Okay. Now the phone is just sitting there. I can do that. Center it. So yeah, see this rock here. You see this is a head. You see this guy's head here, and this is his girlfriend here. You see, we go look at Smiley a little closer. You see his eyes right here. There's an eye, and there's an eye. And so there's a couple here on this rock. There's somebody else over here. But he's just over this way a little bit. This one up here, see the eyes? And they see this head in here? See him? You can see his eyes here. An eye and eye. They're hidden in the and look at this. Do you see the fingers? You see the fingers? They total landscape architects. Forrest said he felt like an architect, the landscape architect. See, there's a couple over here. A whole group of there's this guy here. It needs cleaned up. There's too much stuff growing on it. It's hard to see. You gotta go by the shapes and not the. See, there's a head, there's a hood, and there's another guy over here on the. See his nose. There's this fellow up here. Okay, it looks like the Martian from Daffy Duck. Yeah, there I darkened it. I don't know if I'm going the right direction or if I'm end up in other pictures. See, now look at all the markings on this stone, and see, there's people standing along there. Look, see, there's Smiley there. See, two eyes, the smile, nose, big hair. And even this is a face right here. You see, this is a nose, an eye, and another eye. And then there's the scree again that you see. Here's the legs. There's a head. Nah, go to the next one. Some of it's so old and eroded. You see here you can see this guy's arm, his head. There's another head next to him. Let's get on to the good. So where's my good ones? There's some really good ones. See, look at this guy. He's a thinker, right? See him? He's got his elbow here. That's his elbow. His arms are crossed. There's his head. There's an elephant. And I wish I could see what's behind the tree or bush. And you see the elephant here? See the elephant? The trunk? This is the trunk. Coming down, that's his head, and the trunk right there. And you see there's faces here, 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 and this one face here on the elephant trunk. And this guy up here overlooking or whatever. Now here's see, that's a big head. There's the nose, the eye, the mouth. And of course there's somebody underneath. See the two eyes? There too. see. I colored it darker. Look at this. See, there's a head here and a head here. And this is two. Look how carved this stone, you know? It's carved, and this stone here with the. Um, I'll get on some better ones. See, that's how. See how. This is where I was. See how steep it is? It's like a 45-degree angle going. These trees are straight up. Here and here. There we're getting into some of these. See the two eyes. But what you see is way up here too. You see this big elephant head. That's the elephant head up way up on top. And you see here the figures here across the back. I mean, to sub. What do these rocks mean? I can see what you. Oh, what do the rocks mean as far as a treasure hunt? They're the trove from. They're the Ice Age trove from back in time. My trove for all to seek. If you're brave and in the wood, you see, there's face. There's somebody here when they're waving, and this is an elephant head too. There's these. Hello, guys. How you guys doing? That's why I talk to all these ancient people when I find them. Did you notice the white specks? The white specks are snow. It's snowing when I took that picture. Okay. Back to where's my. Oh, you see that? That's somebody, their hand here and their face is in here. And this is an elephant. Here, but, yeah. I have a video where I'm at a waterfall and I was walking across the creek and, see all these, see this head here? Look at that, eh? You see, that's his nose. I got the thing right on the tip of his nose. There's an eye. There's the other eye. Here's his mouth. And he's got two people next to him. There's several. See, there's a figure up there. But this is all ancient archaeology. And Forrest, this is all by the Clovis people. Look at this body laying here. See the head there and the body with the arms. And this one here's an elephant. That's an elephant head, the trunk coming down. And this person laying on top. See? There they are. See her there and him there. There's other people up here. There she is. And see, there's another person laying here. Another person standing here. Those faces, too. Jeez. There's a lot going on there. Oh, yeah, there's figures up here, too. Up in here. This face there. Another face. I don't know if it's in the... Yeah. I'm trying to get to... Where's that good one? And we'll go get it on the... These are all pictures I took yesterday. Searching. There it is. I'll do this one. Yeah, that guy. And there's somebody here on his neck. You can see another. There's a face right here. This guy's huge. And there's more stuff up, you know. There's the Indian up here. This is a head. And there's a little smaller person sitting on his head. This is the trove. This is, you notice that picture is more colorful. This is the wall, next wall over. You can see there's things going all over up there. Oh, I gotta show you all the my Giphy. Is it still on my computer? There's my Giphy. Oh, that's my... Yeah. There's Giphy. God of fertility. Yeah, the god of fertility. Look at this guy. You see this guy here. See, he's got the foot up like the lumberjack one. It's about mythology and spirituality and I mean he sends you on a chase and you're actually chasing ancient gods and stuff. That's what I've learned. So these are all supposed to be god of fertility. Yeah. Where's my... Let me see. Let me put something. I'll have you look at this rock for a minute here. You know, while I prepare screen. Where is it? Where'd he go? I thought I showed that. No. Nope, didn't find it. Oh well. Go back to oh, I want something wrong. Where'd it go? Okay, well, we'll go here on Terry Scant. And he says, hiding the treasure was something else. A few weeks after they told me I was critically ill, I wanted to strike out at the tradition that proclaims when a man dies, all of his spiritual being halts. When a man dies, your spiritual being halts, and so does your warm blood, your water. Some Fisher told me that blood is 80% water. So, you're, you know, in okay, halts. At my secret hiding place, as I was closing the chest for the last time, I felt that a part of me slip inside and become part of the treasure, or at least I thought I did. I'm okay with that now. So, yeah, warm water halts. Where are we? Yeah, okay. So we're back to my slideshow. You see here, this is a head here. This is mouth right there. And look here. This one has a boobie right here. That's a breast. So we know that that's this guy's girlfriend. Right here. There she is. And she's holding the flower. But there's a bunch of other stuff in here too. Oh yeah, you see this guy, see his legs here? And his arm? His head? There's other figures over here. And they use these bumps and things, bumps and indents to create shadows and texture. And you see the elephant head right here. That's an elephant right here. That's his eye. This is his trunk. And this is his tusk. And there's somebody underneath here. Look at him. See? See his eyes, mouth. He's laying under this elephant here. And there's somebody here. They're like a sphinx, a lion-like thing. I don't know. Boo! That is his girlfriend. But you see there's other figures. Oh yeah, see there's got more of the body down here. Yeah, but right there, that one there's got boobs. Got a or is this her? There's her nose, her eye, well. And this is somebody laying here. Look, see, there's their knees. Here's his head. Where's his head? Here's his head. I don't know, he's got two heads. No, one head on top of the other. See, there's somebody laying there on his back with his legs over the edge. Well, there's a lot of weird shit there. And look in here. See in here? You see the couple there, the two faces? There's other people in there. And you go there and it's like a puppet show, you know? Here's another angle. See, there's that elephant head and all the figures under him. So there's somebody standing here. Look at all these people down here. Wow. It's a hermit crab. Just up from preparing for a show. I was watching. There's a band called Canyon City, and they got some. They have a lone song and a. And it seems they had a lot of music that was treasure hunt parallels. You see the up on the side of the. You see this is big nose. It's a big head. There's somebody else standing here. Here's the legs and then there's look somebody in there. It's looking real steep up. You see this guy up through the trees. You see this face, back, head, nose, eye. It's a profile. There's his ear. You see him through the trees, standing there. There's got to be another figure there. But yeah, see, there's this guy. Next picture. It's the same thing, uncolored. And you see, here's a stone. Look, you see, there's a figure standing on there. This is something that's fallen off. There's artwork. But you see the guy right there? Here's his arm. Here's his arm. This is his shoulder. This is his head. It's laying around in the forest floor, and you see him? Do you see him? Hello, Mr. Skull. Look, there's a little guy in there. Turtle. Yeah, I saw some frogs. The first time I saw some rocks, and I thought, those look like frogs. See this guy? Yeah, he's ugly. But look, there's people right in here. That's why he said bring a flashlight, go at night. Yeah, it's even freakier. Yeah. See this person down in the here? It's the head there. Just a woman. See? It's a profile of a woman kissing him or something. The elephant trunk coming down. There's a guy standing there with his him and his girlfriend. There's his girlfriend, and that's a mammoth there. This is a mammoth. And look at this guy in here. See, it's on the eye. It's probably a mammoth. You see one eye, it might be a mammoth. One side. If they got a long trunk nose, it's longer than shit, and it's a mammoth. Look, it's some people from Mikey's neighborhood, from Area 51. Oh, my back is killing me. I did that search yesterday, and man, it kills my back. Look at all the eyes looking at you. See the mammoth. You see the elephant drunk, curling up. Oh, my back. Snowflakes. Oh, jeez, my back is killing me. Well, at least I went and seen an orthopedic today for my shoulder. And my back's been starting to kill me now. I'm gonna have to have him look at my back is terrible. Oh gosh. Um, yeah, he's this guy. These other figures back here. See, he's an alien and that's a human. I don't know. There's somebody down here too. Oh, my back is murdering me. This is the area I was searching. See, there's plenty of wood. And not much snow. It's like up 9,000 feet or so. What it is this kind of southern exposure, so the snow. See, here's a good. Hey, look at this. Boom. Now, who wants? Is that Zeus or you know who that is? You see the mouth, the nose, the eye, the other eye. There's another head right here. And this is the elephant trunk, the elephant symbol there. That's a mammoth. Oh, but this is clearly a big old stone head. That's a statue. I mean, I watch Discovery Channel or the news, and they say Colossus found Alexandria in the ocean, and it's a big frickin' deal. This is a big deal to me. That's not natural. That's a sculpture. They make see these rocks. This is a big concrete thing with other rocks in it. They mix the rocks themselves. Even Thoth talks about them mixing the sand and the mud and making rocks, making the blocks, making these things. And this is where they did. This is where they made rocks. That's clearly a head. Look at the mouth closer. Look at the lip. I mean, they shot the nose off the Sphinx too, maybe. But there's the eye. But look, see, there's this other head here. There's eyes on that. And there's somebody here. There's an eye and other. There's somewhat of a face there. And then what's in the back? It just. I know to look because it's there. It's all over. This is a head. That's the arm. This is the body. This is the legs. That's somebody laying there. There's his face. There's an eye, a nose, another eye. And there's, Yes, it's hidden in plain sight. His treasure's hidden in plain sight. This is the trove. That just kills me. There, this is the color's a little brighter. So you see that face on the top of that, and there's another one back there. Um, I like that snowflake right in the middle. Beep. This is snowflake, but you see what's behind it. It made me. You see, here's a row of people standing on. It's carved in this rock. There's a face there. There's the eye, the other eye. There's people standing here too. That's a eagle head. It looks like to me. It looks like a beak. I don't know. Mm, a little more. Yeah, see these guys on top. It's got heads around the crown, just like Egyptian stuff. ISIS has. Oh wow! Look at that. You see? See, this is eye and eye. This is face. If I could, how do I? Yeah, I do it like this. See the face? This is the arm coming over. This is the head, the nose. Um, it's a little easier just. It's don't know. Gotta be interpreted, you know. Probably the top of an elephant there. You don't know what's below the ground. There we go. See, there's a head. There's another person right next to him. People on the bottom. What is that? And that's a whole face there too, isn't it? There's stuff carved. Yeah, there's a big head here. Some of it's so hard. It's hard for me to see some of it. See this curve. This is probably when you see a hook, an omega shaped pot-like skull. Yeah, there's a lot in there. There's this guy right here in the middle too. See, there's his smile. There's an eye. That's an eye. His nose. But then there'd be more people inside him. See, there's somebody sitting right there. There's the head, with the nose and eye. You see how multi-layered it is. See here, there's the head. This, see, this guy got a leg. It's like that's like I don't know who he is. Tilt it up a little more so you can see the top there. It's like a head up there. Okay, see, this is what it was like up there yesterday. Snow. You see, you, you see, even just see the people down here, and look, that's like you wouldn't know that rock. There's ancient archaeology under there. Look at these people over here. See? There's his head. There's somebody else back here. There's several of them. There's more over on the edge over there. I know where to find spirits, yes. Look at that. What the heck? You know, this has got like eyes up here and then there's opening. Is that the end of a elephant trunk or something? And the rest of it's hidden. It just broke off. I think that looks like the end of an elephant trunk. And it might have come off from up higher up or something. I don't know. But you see the body laying here. There's the head and the shoulder and arm. Yeah. You see the head here? There's an eye, mouth. Um, yeah, I guess I'm way sidetracked from what the video started as. But now you can see there's a couple, you know, this is amazing art. I know I took more pictures of the canyon wall. See the mouth, the two eyes, and but there's people like climbing up. There's an elephant trunk. That's an elephant. See, that's the two eyes of the elephant, and the trunk curling down here. That's an elephant. That's a mammoth there. Wow. That's the elephant. But there's somebody hanging on the trunk. There's always somebody hugging the trunk of the elephant, hugging the elephant. They're mammoth huggers. That's why. And you see his feet and there, you know, that's a mammoth laying there. And that probably is too. Yeah, that is. There's the eye and the trunk coming down. Yeah, we're looking for his treasure trunk, treasure chest. I mean, you know, same thing, huh? Um, he's not so hard to see. There's lots of other figures too, but you see the face in here. There's his nose and his eyes, mouth. Um, and there's other figures like this one over here. This is the head. Can you see the mammoth? This whole thing is a mammoth. That's his trunk. There's the front legs, back legs. This is his back. That's a mammoth. Um, One thing I thought of doing is get some 3D pictures of some of the stuff, and you could make replicas of them, small ones or something, you know. See, there's two figures. There's this figure here and this one. There's another little one down here. You see the shoulder, the head, and there's the plants. Here, let's look at the tree bark. Yeah, there's some real stuff. There's see, there's an elephant head. It's the head, the trunk coming down behind the tree, and there's things, figures on these rocks in the back. There's the head. There's somebody standing here. There's the head and there's body. Let me see. Oh, we keep going. Okay. Now this one. There. Pretty cool. It's a chest in a chest buried in a plastic chest. Yeah. See, so you zoom out, sometimes you see more. And you zoom in, there be smaller things when you zoom in. The different. See, this is the head right here. That's the eyes and the mouth. You see, there's a guy in there. See him? And then this is a face looking to the left. Here's another face. You know, there's like three or four profile faces across there. See the guy behind the tree? Isn't he happy? This is Mr. Happy. And I think this is his girlfriend there. This is a magical forest. Perfect for Forrest. Okay, let's see. There's got to be another elephant laying there. Kind of looks like a cat, huh? Think that's a cat? It's probably several things. But oh, you see the little guy, his head, and he's holding a stick up, and thing's sticking out of his head, and he's doing a little dance or something. I don't know. Seems to be some figures carved in there. Ooh. Look at that. That's in a tree. No, that isn't. That's on it. That's like the Remember Me arrow, or so, but it's somebody else, another figure in there. Okay, where's my other pictures? Boom. There it is. Here's my this guy here's he was I went I metal detected around him, and I didn't detect anything other than the common uh, ground sounds. Howdy do, yeah, that's howdy do right there, man. That's what I said. The Forrest Fenn, he's up to his ears in the mud. He's up to his ears in mud right now. He knows it. But this is a side view of the same guy. There's all these dead trees around him. Yeah. Uh, Here's this sculpture over here. This guy's. I think we already got a picture of him from another angle. I think that's no, that's not. That's a different rock. Must have gone the wrong direction. Oh, do you see that? See the legs coming out here? It's almost like, look, see, this is a leg here and a leg here, and this is someone's butt, and they're climbing into his head. See? See? Oh, look, there's somebody else down here looking down. And look deeper into him, but I know there's heads up here in his hair. And there, his figure is on the top. A lot of this, it looks like rough, but if you take a picture, it's like, wow, man, because there's it's completely filled, just about. So a lot of it, some of it isn't. Some stuff you can tell. It's like the Sphinx. His nose was shot off. What am I going the wrong way again? Oop. See, he's got snow on him. My other pictures didn't have snow on them. And there was something bad, and I went and looked, and because I thought, oh, that looks like a flat. No, that's wood. It's just like this, and I metal detected it, and yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's weird. See, there's stuff in here. See this guy here with the beard, and he's sitting in that dark cave. But there's somebody here looking in there. This is a profile of a face here too. But there's, things going on in there. That's Fred Flintstone in there. There's my head in the forest there. And this is a big, big rock back behind. That's how I locate it is by the rock, the bigger rock. Go by the bigger rock down to the smaller rock. See, there's heads in the middle of the field. Oh, why do you keep going the wrong way? Oh, okay. Yeah. See, there's lots of wood around too, and I looked all around in here. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, and I was trying to figure out, oh, see, there's his head. These are maybe his fingers. This is from the nose to the toes paints the way to the treasure. So it's maybe further uphill. I don't know. Here's a little pyramid. You see, it's just figures everywhere, climbing all over everything. See this guy with the beard and the ear and his nose? You see him? That's a sculpture, a human sculpture. There's another guy right behind him here. Just figures on the side of the all along through the, they're in behind the bushes, but they're there. There's another head, right? That's this is his back. Or, see, I mean, there's a woman and a guy. I guess I don't know. Maybe he's an alien. There's a guy laying here. Lego Batman. Yeah, they're all over in this place. That's what makes it special. There's all the stuff. You're never alone. You can't go alone in there. As I've gone alone in there. See, you gone alone in there at the beginning. At the end, you're not alone because you're with all these spirits. See, this is the head, and there's their bodies. Ay. Oh, I had one that was a big old hand, and I was wondering where's the rest of the body. Was because the fingers were like 10 feet long. I was, oh, where's the rest of the body? You know who's that? Who now? Um, See this big elephant head and the trunk goes down the mountain. We were looking down there already. Look at this. See his big his face here? There's an eye, nose. But there's a hand like he's like reaching up. Oh, freaking back. Oh, okay. I'm going to do an advertisement. This stuff, Lakota, boop. This stuff works. You got to order it through online and get it from Canada. Oh, they don't sell it here. Oh my back. I gotta put some on there. I gotta get some on my back. But look at all. See, there's this guy. Wow. You see the two heads there? Hey, you got to have some real imagination to see the ancient archaeology. It's not something anybody can just, because people have been driving by this stuff for 100 and some years. They've been driving by it. And some of the locals I talked to, one guy, he says, you know, they built these hills. I said, yeah, I know. That's why I'm here. I know they built these hills. And this was, oh, God, oh, man. Oh, Jesus. Oh. That's that sharp pain in my, it's like right between my shoulder blade and my spine. Oh. You see this little guy right up here, too? There's a little guy with his arm reaching over there. But there's guys sculpted up here, you know. See, there's his head there. Oh, these are elephant trunks. When you know, this is an elephant head and elephant trunk curving and coming down. They're bananas. It looks like a banana. It's not a banana. The elephant trunks are bananas. Grab all you can. Get all the pictures of all the elephants you can. And all the bananas. And all the ancient Egyptian gods and stuff. Which I've already done. So you may as well. I mean, if this is the trove. Another face, right? See, it's just a whole line of people there. Look at them. Look at them. Everybody was a King Tut in those days. And it's all over the side of the hill. It's just face after face after face. If you got pareidolia, you see one face somewhere, and you don't see another one right next to it, you know? Or hello, this is Forrest Fenn and Bill Gorman's time machine. Forrest Fenn, he said be an omnipotent guru. Success is an omnipotent guru. And that's the person that can make this spiritual connection with all this. You see that's an eye, this is nose. It's a profile, and it's two different angles of a face. I don't know. They had ways of making it, I call it four-dimensional. You see the figures back here? Look at that guy. Hey! Wow. This guy right here, you see him, right? There's his nose, his eye, his chin. He's got an Air Force hat. There's that Forrest Fenn sitting there. Ooh. You notice that? It's a crack. But you notice the plants? That crack ain't big enough to put the treasure in there. Maybe right there it is. I don't know. See all these people climbing around here, and there's bodies. There's a head. There's a head. You like that? This is a big smiley. There's eye. You know. Is that a big pair of breasts right here? I think so. That's him and that's her. Okay. But did you feel them? No, I didn't. I'm sure they're rock hard as rocks. There's a couple faces. There's this one big guy here and the one there next to him. There's just a million faces in there. And this face here, look, see? His nose, an eye. That's his nose, this is his mouth. It's like Mount Rushmore, 14,000 years ago. This big head here, see the eye, and there's nose here. This is his mouth. See his head? There's another head. Oh, it goes on and on. Oh, that Lakota stuff's already working on my back. Look at this guy up at the top. You see, this is a head, shoulders, and head sticking up. Oh. Another angle. See, there's this guy up here. And he's got another one look kind of like, see him over on the edge? Whoop, right there. So there's a couple of them like him. Great big heads. Everything he says, period, since it is diversion or fluff. The secret was to unlock. He said he left it unlocked. It's open. It's in plain sight. It's not buried. This is the trove that you seek. And if you find the trove, he'll give you title to the treasure after he dies. After warm water halts. After his warm waters halt. Nobody's going to stumble upon it. They're going to have to earn it. You earn it by finding the ancient archaeology. And they can make an IMAX out of this stuff. You know? And it'll be down there at the Denver Museum. You see there's faces above that other face there. He's cool. That's Man of Letters on YouTube. That's him right there. Man of Letters. Yeah, he's one of my buddies on YouTube. You see the people walking across the top? You see his legs? The body, see, these are all figures, these dark figures. But you'll notice there are light figures in between the dark figures. Hey, look at these people. Up here, see? There's faces on them. And they got bodies. That's women and wearing hoods and towels. This big god, that's Zeus or something, man. Oh. But you see, there's stuff all in this lower part here, too. Oh. Next picture. Another part of the wall. See, there's another face up, right up there. This is a... Oh, you can see those figures in there. See, there's a head and... Ooh. See, there's nice crack there. I use my pictures and if it's real dark, I can't see enough. I'll put it in a paint program and I'll make it brighter. You see the little kid in there? See? There's other figures in there. Really? Oh. Yeah, there's another friend posted on Facebook, you create your own reality. Say, well, I don't know, either you created it now or I created it 14,000 years ago. These are these are the what do they call them? Men of renown. You see the woman on this side. See the mouth and the eye and the other eye and the mouth. She's right on the edge of my screen. So, yeah, there's a lot in there. Who knows what's over here? I gotta find that thing. Where's my... Oh, I shared it with somebody. Let's see. I get to it. I black you out for a second here. I gotta find that. No, I put it in my this is my Forrest Fenn Fanatics page. You notice the thing, the top is his marbles thing. It's the Spanish toy factory, I think. Where is it? There it is. There it is. Okay, I'll zoom in. So you ain't seen this. Right there, you know, it doesn't take a whole lot of imagination. That's funny. No place for the meek. Devil's Slide. Yeah, see, I've got Moses in my solve. Look at this. See, there's a face down here, and then there's another face up on the top part of him. But I've got Moses, and I think Moses is the blaze. And because Moses is on fire, he has to go down the fire escape. So it's at the bottom. I'm looking at the bottom of the fire. You know, I'm trying to consider all the places it'd be. You look at this guy up here. Where is he? Oh, see, there's a face in the middle there too. But where is he at? Oh, well, that's our other guy up in the corner. Where is he? Oop, there. There he is up there. So there was another guy just below him here. Yeah, this one. Looking left. One looking right, one looking left. And this guy biting his hair or something. Oh, come on, phone. Now you see the... Oh, you see the Mount Rushmore-like scene, right? With all the heads going across here. I think this one over here might be a woman. And this guy in the middle here. This one. And then there's this guy here with big nose. And then that's Keith there. Keith Garcia. That's the guy in the middle. So they were burned into the rock. Yeah, they shaped. Some of it was probably there all right. They put rocks and blocks and concrete and stucco and whatever. They had mortar, and I found places that are built up with blocks. That's like their Mount Rushmore right there. Boom. Oh gosh, my back. Oh, I have my grandkids walk on my back tomorrow. Oh wow, and this is, look at this. See the mouth here? See the mouth and the eye? See? But this is also an elephant. So they do that with the eye of the elephant, and the trunk is the side of the face, and it wraps around the bottom of the mouth. It's a mammoth and it's a face. They blend the mammoth and the human, and that's why I say it's like four-dimensional. The thing could be a person and a mammoth. It's straight out of the book of Ezekiel. You had four heads, one on each side. I mean, right there, I see this big face here, a face up here, a face there, face there, a face there, a face there, and a big face here, and it just goes on and on and on. This is the oh man, my back is I might have to do something different besides making the video so that I can get my back. Even when I lay down, it hurts. Oh. I got a spina bifida. These are the fingers I was talking about. Come on. But this is a pair of legs right here. And this is the bottom half of somebody's body. And there's somebody's head right down there. Upside down, see? Because it's like a pile of bodies. I think I'm getting close to the thing with the fingers. See, you see the people laying in there. Their heads. A See, it's cool. Look at his wrinkled mouth and eye. But that's an elephant too. You see, like you say, and the trunk coming down. But it'd be there's a human, an elephant. This is a human here next to him, hugging him. And there's other people down here, and see, there's a face right here. There's his nose and the eyes, and the mouth. There's another. Yeah, I can go on and on. And sometimes you don't see it right away, but you'll see it. There's a blaze in the wood. This piece of tree. Ooh, what's that block? There's the treasure. Look, see the eye there? There's somebody inside there. And this is a face here. That's her eye, another eye, her nose, the mouth. She's looking kind of to the left. And there's a man in here. This is his face inside there. But there's somebody else right on top. And you see they got different color of stucco. Like there's this reddish and a gray, and it's not just one color of rock. They used the colors. They used like color stucco, and that's why you still see it. Yeah. Oh, you see, this is a big head here. This is the nose, the mouth, the eye, and the hair. It's kind of laying down on its side. It's huge, I walked on it. I stood on it, That's why Forrest says, so I guess I'm sitting on somebody's gravestone. That's why he says, I feel like I'm sitting on somebody's gravestone. And all he's going to be is an ass, somebody might find it 10,000. It took 10,000 years for somebody to find this, Yeah, that's it. You can see it's a head, big head. And it goes under the surface from there. So you see, that's what if I do any Photoshop, that's all I did. All I did was increase the color a little, you know, and I do that to make the shadows, and bring out, in case there was color, it brings out the old faded colors. I've gotten purples, and that's a mammoth. Oh, come on, thing. There. See, this is a mammoth head and the trunk coming down and curling up down here. and it's got people around it and people on it. Here's the mammoth huggers in here. See, this is trunk comes down and curls back up here. And is stuffing people in his mouth. There's their heads are up here in the grass. See, there's a head there and a head there. Huh? That one has breasts, I think. I know how to recognize them. There's a face here on the side. See, this is like Aztec looking. But this is way before the Aztecs. This is before the Egyptians. Because I got Egyptian gods here. And this is... See, this is what I was talking about, the hand. See, this looks like a hand reaching over. See the fingers? See the fingers coming over? Looks like a hand. And so I'm like, oh, wow. Now I got to find out what the hell that hand goes to. Oh, my back. But there's a bunch of people down in here. There's a hand there. Yeah. See these fingers. These fingers wrapped around. And look, they make perfect steps for going up the hill. Look at his face here. That's the other thing. Each of these fingers have a person on the end of them. See, this is all sculpted on the ends of the fingers. So maybe they're just people, not fingers. See, there's the mouth and the eyes. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Okay, I'm getting close to 2 hours, so I'll end it. In case Forrest is watching, I don't want to bore him. But he lives vicariously through the searchers. You see, there's somebody laying there. There's their head. Here's their chest. Over here. That's the body laying there. This is their type of grave, their memorial. It's been there, and these are all heads. These are all heads. I looked at them. They're all. I'll certify them. Yeah, you want to go and clean the lichens off so you can see what's. See the eyes and the nose, and there's 3 more people there. Yeah, it's just a family portrait. Must be Christmas there. See, there's people in the cracks. This is a mammoth. Oh, YouTube. Let's see. Yeah, I'm done. I'm gonna. Oh, I got to enhance the color on that one and see what comes out, because I'm seeing a lot of stuff up here. See, there's the guy's face. There's another big face here, and other faces in it. There's a cut. Looks like there's more people there. It's just so much going on in some of them, and people don't always see it. Like here, look at this bit. But you go up in this corner here. Look at this. There's a crowd up here. See, there's faces, heads, elephants. Yeah, we'll end it there. So, yeah, when people realize that this whole thing is about the thrill of the chase, the thrill about finding ancient things and learning what people did in the past, and making that connection with time, and all these ancient people, you know. Uh, oh, oh. All right. I'll go, boom. I switched it around. My back's killing me. And I'm about done. Night. Night, Bill. Night, Bill. See, it's a roll-on. There's the Lakota stuff, so you don't have to touch it. Put the cap back on, and I bought that like a year ago. I think I got my kid some for Christmas last year, and his wife, oh, that stuff's too hot, too hot. Hey, yep, y'all have a good night. I don't know what I'm going to search again, especially with my back like it is right now, man. Oh, I need to go to the dentist and get some Novocaine in my spine. Yeah, that might work. Talk to you later. Have a good day. Till you find the chest, you can. You know, if you don't find the chest, you find the trove. My trove for all to seek. The chest is the prize. He gives you title in his will. You are granted title. You can't go out and find it somewhere. It has to be given to you. And he covets the treasure. That means it's his until he's dead. You can't have it until he's dead. And so, you guys got to be patient and wait. And, I know that. So, gotta be rough when you get, I don't know. I'm 60 and I think about it. Death could creep up on me, but when you're up there getting close to 90, not many people get that far, and it's even closer. But I know people that got, some bad luck when they were 21. Truck drivers on the wrong side of the highway and kill them. Whole family. 21, 22, pregnant. There went the whole family, One accident because of one careless truck driver who trying to make time and get a little extra further on election day because the uh, way stations were closed. So let's go over the time limit. Yeah. That guy never drive a truck again. But y'all have a good night. That's 2 hours. I'm done. See ya.